home. Welcome home. That would be more miraculous yet.
Hey, what's wrong, Dad?
Oh, nothing. Nothing's wrong. I don't know why home should strike such an alien note with me.
Well, Texas is an alien land, at least to you.
My son's here.
And that's what matters, isn't it? Everything else can take care of itself.
I suppose. But it's been so long since I've been anything but one sort of exile or another, and now to have a home.
Look, Dad, you, don't have to stay here.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to presume.
Oh, no. It's me. I'm still thinking like the old Eliot. The one who couldn't see past the end of his nose. The one who sauntered across Europe with his typewriter and his credit cards waiting for things to happen. The one who mistook exile for freedom till he wound up in a prison camp. Short-sighted man, eh?
That man was my father, too. And I'll still love him. No matter what he does or where he lives.
I'm sorry, I wouldn't have raised the question if I'd known you were undecided.
No, I wasn't undecided. I was blank. See, I've just spent a year of my life, if you can call it that, thinking one day, 1 minute at a time. There's no sense in looking ahead when what's ahead is nothing, or nothingness. Even when I had the nerve to hope, I could never get past that first moment when I saw your face. And now, presto, I have a future. I have to think ahead like any ordinary person. I find that astounding. I never thought I'd have the luxury of being ordinary again.
Then stay, Dad. Because I want us to get to know each other better. I want to show you off. I want us to stay together.
So do I. There is one snag, though. Ordinary men need ordinary food on the table. All I know how to do is international news. That means traveling.
We wouldn't have to be field work, Eliot. I think you would make an excellent home commentator.
There's that word again.
In fact, I hesitated to bring it up so soon, but I was hoping that you'd give KVIK an exclusive on your ordeal in Cambodia. And, well, if we enjoy the association, there's no reason we couldn't talk about something more permanent.
Well, it's very generous, Victoria.
Vicki, you've done so much for us already.
No, please, don't thank me yet. You may get a better offer, but in the meantime, may I show you around?
Please, I'd like that very much.
All right. Why don't we start down in the newsroom, Eliot? I think you'll find our new monitors very interesting.
All right.
Listen, why don't you two go ahead? I'll catch up. If I can use the phone.
Oh, of course, Dennis.
I don't be long. These days, I don't go far without my son.
My son. I have a son.
Now do you see? Now do you understand? When I woke up that morning and you never came back, Alex, well, I wasn't a girl anymore. I became the woman I am, and I swore that love was for fools, not for me. Never again. No, never again would I let a man betray me.
I had no idea.
My very first thought, before the terror, before anything else, was, good, he left me something. And no matter what happens, I will raise this child. I will give him everything he needs. I will love him as I loved his father. And it may be the only promise I ever kept. But then I did a terrible thing. One of many to follow, and perhaps the worst, but I didn't know what else to do, Alex.
What did you do?
I had no choice. I called Eliot. I knew he was nearby in Paris. He'd been following me all over Europe. He'd even proposed once. I told him Saint-Tropez was dull, that I was bored. Would he come for the weekend? He did. And I steered him into another proposal. And that was the beginning of a long, bad dream.
It's over now.
Is it? I had to do it, Alex. There was no other way to protect my child.
Our child. Of course, you did what you thought was best.
Do you hate me very much?
Hate you?
For not telling you. For telling you. I don't know. You wanted a wife and you found a family. Doesn't that make a difference to you?
Oh, yes. It makes an enormous difference. You know what I've been all these years? Nothing. A cipher. A machine that makes money. Nothing else. Nothing real. Barren. I wasn't good for myself or for anybody else, but now I have a son. Our son.
Yes.
This is another miracle that I owe to you. You know, you tell me that I am a father. And suddenly, all this means something. I haven't wasted my life. I've been building this place for my son and my wife. I never even knew that I hadn't even found yet. Oh, life. We have made life despite ourselves. That rights all the wrongs. It fills in all the empty space. I didn't know that a person could be allowed to be so happy. It comes from you.